as soon as I see it, hey, Mike, hey, YouTube ain't paying nothing, bro. I had to get another trailer. I had to check in and check out, and then try to do my paperwork. Something is wrong, so I'm gonna call him after I finish this live because it wouldn't go through. But hey, we punch in the next address. All right. Good part is my day's almost over. I got 160 miles to go and my day is over, Jack. So, because I'm not picking up till 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so I'm going to Petro up that way. So we're going to get going. Pasted. Look. You need to be somebody, boss. You ruthless. Jesus. Pay still will be blocked. Pay still will be docked. That's effed up. Okay, let's take the flasher off. Let's turn the heck around. Alright, let's get the heck out of Dodge. You can tell the seasons are changing because the sun's coming up and it ain't 7 o'clock yet. So thank you, Lord. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. I don't know, that's security or whatever. He got his lights flashing like he's about to do something. Boy, to help him. Boy, to help him. Ain't nobody worried about you. We must have did some working over here, but yeah.
In 400 feet, turn left
I
onto
ain't worried about
Boulevard.
it. Oh man. Hey Doc, cold-blooded, man. Okay, no problem, man. No problem.
Now turn left.
I really need to learn how to edit and all that stuff. I think I'm gonna sign up with what is that? GoPro. They have an AI editor which does a real nice job. And I don't know. I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, hey, it is what it is. All right, I'm probably taking my time because I know I'm gonna get upset, yell and scream, and burn out before the hour is over. So let me give you fair warning. Also, what's probably going to happen? Let me put this disclaimer. Speaker has no idea what he's talking about. I'm gonna say it like that. I am not a professional. I'm not a professional counselor. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I have just been through so much crap in my life that I have an experience on how to fuck stuff up, f stuff up, and how to maybe change my patterns to do something better. Because I've screwed up so much. I think I have a little bit of experience in screwing up, so I can spot a screw up a mile away. I think I have enough experience because I've effed up so much. I can spot an effing situation a mile away because I've done so much in a childish and also in childish, not adult decisions. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is my first real relationship and my last. Because after this, I'm not dating no more. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just not. Because these women out here done lost their daggone mind. These men out here done lost their daggone mind. And both of the ones that lost their mind has messed it up for people that are looking for love, looking for relationships, looking for a normal,
Then turn left onto Westinghouse Boulevard.
looking for something normal. It doesn't need to be a Disney movie, just looking for something freaking normal. And I'm just let that pause, because you know we have the baby mama drama. Well, he ain't seeing his baby till he pay me. You made bad decision, bro. Cause that woman don't want that woman don't want that child to grow up with it, you know, till he pay me. Or I feel trapped. What do you mean you feel trapped? Why can't we talk this out? There's too much I cannot do nothing wrong attitude. And the things that I had to look at, because I am an over-the-road truck driver, I got a lot of time to myself. I had to look at what did I do in every relationship to screw it up? What did I do? We got no one that wants to take accountability for anything they do. Plain and simple. No one wants to admit that they're a screw up. I admit it. I even tell my wife, I ain't squat without you, because I wasn't squat with you know, I wasn't squat. I was a piece of crap without you. So I'm something with you. If you look biblically wise, that is correct wording. I am complete because of you. I am complete because you are my soulmate, you are my lover, you are my friend, you are my confidant, and you actually listen to me. We got so many situations where the man just wants to be listened to. They did a study a while back, you know, about guys that go to strip clubs and they don't really want to see the stripper strip. They're just paying the lady to sit there with them and listen. Half the time we just want someone to listen to us. You get these women that come on, I did all this. I did everything that God said to do. I did everything that God said to do. It's funny how they say that. Oh, you're not gonna tell me what to do. Yeah, they think it. Yeah, and they say that all of it. You know, you're being controlling. Being controlling, really? You know, and the fact is, and let's talk about the guys, the male side. We ain't never grown up and never got a chance to grow up. We've been coddled by our mama because we had a single mama. The single mamas coddled us, so we think we get away with everything. So when you get a good woman to come in and say, no, you can't be doing that. Oh, well, you gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna find somebody that's gonna let me do it. Hello.
Now turn left to join the
Oh, did I say that? We ain't given a chance to grow up. It's so funny. Everybody always says in relationships, I need to be I gotta find myself first, and then not me, brother. I was like, look, I need to find me I found a good woman. I'm not gonna go find myself, because I'll be lost for forever. But I got a woman that allowed me in the relationship to grow up, allowed me to learn in the relationship how to treat her, allowed me in the relationship to figure it out. Sometimes you just got to learn how. Sometimes you just got to learn how to figure it out. We don't want to learn how to figure it out. We just want everything our way. And when I learned that my girlfriend at the time, that's going to allow me to figure it out, I was like, yo, okay, I'm clueless, but I ain't stupid. There's something golden here. I'm clueless, but I'm not retarded. There's something in this relationship that needs to go to the next level. I'm scared because I'm so stupid, and you know, don't talk down here. No, I'm stupid. I made so many mistakes. I'm terrified to go to the next level. But this woman was saying, look, I'm trying to show you I'm worthy to go to the next level. And I was like, well, let me figure, you know, I said, let me make a basic list of what I want out of a woman. And it was just simple stuff. Check that off, check. Now, I'm not saying that the woman I'm with is a perfect human being, but she's perfect for me. Perfect for me. Now, I said all of that to say that, and I asked her to marry me, and I knew she was the one. I knew that the last check in the box was the engagement ring I bought her was so tiny. It disappeared. It disappeared in her on her hand. That's how tiny it was. But I asked her to marry me. She said yes, and I apologized. I literally apologized. This is all I can afford. It was like $1,300 or something. This is all I can afford. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's one, and you could see, I had one of the first pictures we took together with it. She's standing next to me with her hand on the chest showing the ring. She was ecstatic, happy. And I knew she was the right person because she just loved that ring. She go, what the F is this? But, and I knew that this woman is willing to work with me. I said, babe, later on, I said, we can upgrade later to a better ring. I said, really? I messed up when I said it. She said, really? And I said, yeah, we can upgrade to a better ring. And later on, we went to the same place where I bought the ring. And long story short, she wound up taking out a credit card. She said, and I said, well, what do you think? He said, she picked the ring out, and it was a decent price. It wasn't like $40,000 or $50,000 because I know ain't no way in hell. But she said, just make the payments. Make the payments on time, please. Boy, I said I'll starve first before I miss a payment on that ring. And we moved to the next level. We moved to, and here's the thing. I was so messed up. I was drinking heavy and the whole 9 yards. Turns out she don't like a man that's drinking because of her past marriage. The guy, I'm not gonna say what he did, but he did they were horrific to me. So God knew that. She wasn't happy with it, but it brought me under control because I cared about her. I said, oh no, I don't want to be in trouble with her. I need to slow my roll. And there's been a few times I got out of control. She corrected it. Hey ninja, and brought me back to reality. See, this is how everything lined up, brought me back to reality. So even now, even when she's not home, I keep it under, okay, all right, this is enough. I'm going to get myself in trouble at that. And you say, what? Oh, you a simp. You let her tell you what to do. No, I ain't let her tell me what to do. I love her, I care about her. I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to hurt her feelings. And I don't want to be in trouble. I don't want to be in whatever. So I learned that in this relationship, God said, okay, I got the one for you. I'm gonna get you that drinking you got under. I'm gonna pull you back so you can see that you don't need all of that. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull you back, and I'm like, okay, I needed that. I need that, and I've accepted it. Only time I'm allowed to really have at it, but I still keep it under control. I hang with Charles, my buddy, when we end up going to cruise. But then, you know, I keep it under control because I'm eating a lot. That liquor, booze was liquor. Long story short. Now, I said all of that to say this. I'm not going to put out any names because y'all don't know the person anyway. But we had a conversation, and that's why it came up with this live, because of that conversation. Someone that we know is dating a gentleman. I'm gonna say gentleman because I'm being polite. And she mentioned to him, not mentioned, but he told him, look, dating is very important. No, not dating. He said all these holidays and like Valentine's Day, Christmas, well, they're not important to me. But what is important? What is important is my birthday. My birthday is very important to me, and I want to feel like a queen. So please remember that my birthday is important. Well, the guy she's with now, I met him. So I'm trying to give you all the background. I met him, and as you know, I'm an empath, not a practicing one. I'm not experienced, but I can sense bull crap a mile away. I can sense selfishness and foolishness a mile away. I can sense trouble a mile away. I met the dude. They came over for Thanksgiving. She's swooning all over. He complaining, oh my leg, my this, my that, my sacroiliac and this, and she's just swooning all over. I was like, okay. Dude's a taker. She's a giver. When you're a giver and you're with a taker, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And I ain't say nothing. I've put that in the file cabinet and filed it away. So my wife talks to me. She's telling me the story of what the person had said to the gentleman, and he says, "Okay, your birthday weekend's coming up. Be prepared. Be prepared. We're going out." She's excited. The whole mashuggah. They go out to, they go out to. She's thinking the whole weekend they've got stuff going on. He said, "Be prepared. Clear your calendar." They go out to a restaurant that happens to be a seafood restaurant. Well, let me explain something. And I literally cannot make this up. I can't make this up. Because I actually got mad when she told me. I literally, hey Kenneth, how you doing? I cannot make this up. They went to a restaurant, a seafood restaurant. Well, guess what? This is this woman's birthday. She is definitely allergic to seafood. And this is her birthday. And this idiot took her to a seafood restaurant where she is definitely allergic. And she told him, I cannot eat nothing on this menu. But he took her to a seafood restaurant because he wanted seafood. But it's her birthday. hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. This idiot took this woman to a seafood restaurant for her birthday. After she said, my birthday is important. And she's definitely allergic. What a freaking moron. Good morning. I think that's Deacon, Associate Minister. Good morning. Took her to a seafood restaurant. See, this is the problem that we have nowadays. We get so in tune with, well, I've been with this person for a year. I can't let him go. I don't want to. Yo, I would have dropped this ninja like a bad freaking habit. My birthday, and you took me to a place, to a restaurant where I am definitely allergic to. Like, need an EpiPen if I eat this food? We've been together for a year, and you don't even know that, you son of a biscuit eater? But see, the problem is, we are some of us, and I was one of them, trust me, 10 and a half, 11 years ago, I was so desperate for affection, I didn't care what. I was so desperate for a woman's touch, I didn't care who. I was so desperate, you could talk to me like dirt, and they were doing that, and I was still there because I needed to be loved, and no one, I just knew no one would love me but this fool that was treating me like trash. And a lot of people go through this, and nobody talks about it. I need you to love me, but I'm going to stay with you because I believe no one else is going to hold my hand. No one else is going to buy me a present. No one else is going to love me for effing me. No one's going to care. And this is a prime example. I remember the woman, she was sworn up, she was so happy she was in a relationship. And this guy you could tell he didn't reciprocate back. I said, this guy's a taker. And I said, but she's happy. She's happy. Well, no, you know, the wife was telling me she just cried and cried and cried about the situation. But she doesn't want to let him go because they've been with him for about a year. But then she's telling me more stuff. See, more red flags. A lot of y'all put up with these red flags. Some of these guys are so stupid, you mess it up for the next guy coming along. I remember when I first met Norma, I had to get her out. I had to threaten her. And I Norma never threatened her. I said, look, because she was saying, you know, she don't like me when you drink and you slur and this and that. And she would bring that up. My ex-husband did better than that. My ex-husband said this. My ex-husband did this. And I had to say, look, I can screw up by myself. Do not ever do not again bring your ex-husband's name. I don't bring my ex-wife's name up. I barely talk about her. And when the word is brought up, it is squashed real quick. We had one situation, I squashed that real quick. I do not talk about her. Because when I am in a relationship, when that relationship is over, guess what? You are dead to me. All the pictures that we took, either they are burnt up or shredded. You are dead to me, or you are cut out of that picture. And I'm not being spiteful, but I don't want you in my life no more. No masaki. Don't call me, don't text me, don't write me, no, leave me alone. because you are not part of my life. He said they will cleave unto as one. Well, that rib got ripped out. I had an operation that's got ripped out of my body. You are not there no more. And I said that to say this. This same guy was telling that poor woman that his ex was sending him pictures of her boobs and butt or whatever. Nude pictures. First words came out of my mouth. You need to dump that fool. Yeah, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. I said, first words came out of my mouth. And my wife started smiling. I said, look, I don't keep X numbers. You are dead to me. Do not call me. If an ex called me and I literally, the conversation would be this. Let me tell you something before I hang up, because I am really not allowed to talk to you. We're not going to have no conversation. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I don't whatever. And better yet, I want to say thank you. Better yet, before I hang up and block this number, I want to say thank you for not making whatever relationship work. Because I am in a relationship now that I am making work. I am giving work. I am adding to it. I am doing something. I am thinking about the person that I want to be with. I am letting that person know, thank you for loving me. What you don't have to say, you don't have to give them no power. No, there ain't no power. That's letting you know I appreciate you. That's letting you know I need you. Boy, if you don't know anything, a woman needs to know that they want to be needed, loved, cared for, and respected. I need all that. I can't give you what you deserve, but I'm trying. If I could love you anymore, I would. I was thinking about getting this one thing, but I know there's something that my wife desperately needs. So guess what? Came to mind. That's what we're gonna be working on. I gotta get her what she desperately needs. And I know it's gonna be appreciated. Because I married a giver. And guess what? I'm a giver, so you got two givers. I literally had to beg her, babe, don't buy me no more. No, I'm good. Please. Because I don't want to take advantage of it. But see, sometimes we gotta accept, when we get with someone, especially when you have sex with someone, there's a pheromone that is excreted into the body it's like, I read up on this. I remember it's excreted, so it's so painful to tear away from that person. It's so painful. But guess what? You gotta rip that daggone Band-Aid off, and you got to get away. And then you gotta start saying, look, am I making the right choices? Am I making the right choices? You might want to take it behind the church and get on your knees. God, am I making the right choices? Am I humbling myself before you? Am I making the right choices? Because unfortunately, I don't think I am. You'll understand that 57 boring is the most sexiest thing I've ever put through. Just sitting around the house with someone that you know cares about you. That when you're sitting around the house and you say, and I literally say I'm not hungry. And I'm not. Because I'm an over-the-road truck. I'm used to eating once a day. I'm literally not hungry. And I'll be laying upstairs watching YouTube. Next thing you know, she brings me a plate. I made this for you. Oh, thank you, babe. And I'm not hungry, but I'm eating it. I'm eating it. I remember one of the first place that she made for me when we were dating. Now I came over out. Collard greens, spare ribs, a freaking T-bone steak, and cornbread. And I looked down, and I was 300 plus. I said, holy SHIT. Who is this? And it wasn't bland. This put a foot in it. I knew I was like, hey, hold up. Hold up. We have to, male and female, start making better choices when it comes to our life decisions. You're worried about money. How about worrying about the personality? How about worrying about the spirit? How about worrying about the heart of the person that you're going to be with? Is this person lazy? Is a lazy good for nothing? It's going to sit on it behind. I was stuck up in the house for a month because of this hernia, and it was killing me. It was freaking killing me. I don't make enough. I mean, I'm the supplemental one in our household. But whatever I do with passion. Because I want this woman to be proud of me. You're a simp. Dare you to say it to my face. Because I will BITCH slap that smirk off your face for saying something so stupid. Because I finally found someone that can work me into their lives. We have to find, and when you get someone that you can work into your life, hold on to them for dear life. And if you feel it's getting stale, liven it up. If you feel it's getting stale, do something about it. Plan things together, do stuff. But think about that person's feelings. Me and Norman really don't argue. You know why? Because I've got so many years of hurt, pain, disgust, and anguish that I try my best. I call it Tourette syndrome. Because I'll say stuff because I'll have a freaking flashback will mess up my relationship. So I shut my mouth. I literally will shut down. Because I don't want to hurt this woman. I don't want to hurt her feelings. And see, normally we have a whole bunch of people, but sometimes you got to say some stuff like this. Sometimes you got to voice it. Sometimes you got to say, because, you can always tell someone, yeah, who hurt you? Quite a few. But that's your only comeback? Because you don't hear me say, all women ain't spit. No, just the ones I was choosing. I was hoping I'd find the right one. Because you hear guys, I ain't never getting married again. No, I'm like, no. I remember when I met Norman. I said, look, I want to be married. I want to be married again. I want to be married again, and I want it to really mean something. And she just never believed me. That's when you see that picture, it's on my YouTube page. I got the video, it's there too. That I remember when I asked her, I said, there's one thing I hate about you. I hate about Norma. It was on her 50th birthday. The one thing I hate about Norma. And she was mad. She was, my birthday, you gonna say this in front of all these people? And I said her last name. And the women knew what was going on. You could hear the crowd go buku crazy. Because I got out on one knee. I was terrified. Because I said, please, Lord, did I make the right decision? And I knew it was the right decision because she was so excited. She was like, her voice changed and everything. It was hilarious. She was so excited. And I've been excited from that day forward. But I feel for this, her friend, it's a friend. I'll say it like that so we don't get too close. We can be so desperate that we overlook all the red flags. We can be so lonely that we don't want to accept that there are red flags. We can be so lonely, but it's just this conversation this morning is way too freaking obvious, guys. That guy don't give a flip about that woman that I told you about. You're gonna take her to a restaurant, a seafood restaurant. He better not come back to my house. I'm gonna tell him about it, so everybody's gonna be mad. Better not come back to my house. I'm gonna tell him about it, so you don't do that to a woman that cares about you. And then if someone else is sending you new pics, block that number and don't tell. I'm not stupid to tell my woman, my girlfriend, my wife, or whatever, hey, somebody send me new pics. I'm terrified. Oh, hell no. Boop. Block. Block, block, block. Come on, man. Stop messing it up for the rest of us. See, people like this guy helps the narrative of these web pages, these websites, these TikToks, these YouTube channels that men ain't spit, men ain't squat. I don't need a man. Well, I need a woman. I need who I'm with. I'm excited about who I'm with. I need you. Say a prayer for folks that are in need. There's someone out there for you. I don't know who needs to hear this. There's someone out there for you. He's just waiting to be found or waiting to be seen. You know, this is not a, I'm on whatever. It's not that. It's not that. There's someone out there for you. Might be your total opposite. But there's someone out there for you. I didn't believe that. Oh, but thank God. Thank God for miracles. Thank God for parting the Red Sea. Because the one that was for me. And it allowed me to grow up. And I still got a lot. I still got a lot to work on. All right, Jesus. I still got a lot to go on. You got a lot to go on. We all got a lot to go on. But guys like that, and that I said in the beginning, need to be left alone. Say a prayer for folks that you know are in need, because y'all don't realize it loneliness hurts. You just think, no, it hurts. It's painful. It can be. And it makes people make bad decisions in the long run. Don't make a bad decision. Start being calculated. You got this. Guys, I'm done. I done burnt myself out with the conversation. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for if you come in and hear the story. You don't know who this person is, but keep them in your prayers. because they sure enough are in mine. If you don't think nobody loves you, then this is my mantra, is my saying. I love you, and God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day. Coming up next is Wellness with Frugal Mama. Get your workout on. Later on this morning at 9 o'clock, Cruising is Fun Anytime in Eddie Lugo Studios. They, do a collaboration. Check them out. And you guys have a blessed rest of the day. We will see y'all tomorrow. And like I said, God loves you and I love you too. Y'all have a good day. Deuces.